us now is Danielle Bryk from the Bryk House on the DIY Network. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here, be a part of this.
So tell us more about your experience on the show.
So my show is every episode I have a new client, and I go about renovating their space. So whether it's their kitchen, their bathroom, their basement, I do it all. So I design and contract the job.
And how did you get into this industry?
What happened was my husband and I always bought houses and renovated. They were always fixer-uppers, and our most recent house, we were approached by a production company who was looking for somebody who had bought a fixer-upper. And we had bought like the worst, most uninhabitable house you could imagine. It was a rooming house, and we decided to go with it, and we filmed it for a TV show called Building Bricks, and then from there people started asking me to do their homes.
And you were on the cover of HOSS magazine, and you look amazing.
Thank you.
Tell us about that experience.
Oh, that was so much fun. I just had a blast, like getting off the construction site and hamming it up a little bit, and I really like the fact that I can be an inspiration for other women to become, trades.
When did you realize that this was your passion?
I knew about, I have always loved renovating and design, and so it's like I knew it from the start. Everything I learned from my own mom.
Okay.
But I didn't know that this was how I was going to make my living, and it all just kind of fell into place.
Okay, great. So tell us about some trends that are going on with home and reno.
So I'm seeing a huge sort of awareness of eco-friendliness, which is really good. That's really close to my heart. Like building practices that help, not just like eco-friendly materials, but just sort of going back to a simpler time. So relying on things like natural ventilation, solar power, water conservation, that kind of thing. See a lot of reclaimed wood in building right now, which is great, adds a ton of character. Yeah. And a lot of sort of smart homes. I'm like a technophobe, so I don't really know a lot about it, but it is big right now. So, the Nest things you can do. I can put my temperature up or down, with my phone, which I think as a 42-year-old is like pretty cool. I feel very like in with the technology now.
Okay, great. And how can people find out more about the show?
So you can catch me on the DIY Network or hgtv.ca, and you can see past episodes of Bryk House.
And how can people find you on social media?
I am Danielle Nicholas Bryk, so D Nicholas Bryk on Twitter and Danielle Bryk on Facebook.
This segment is called In the HOSS Seat. So what is one of your guilty pleasures?
I am so pathetic. I don't have one. I've been so busy, I don't even know what that means anymore, but I'll tell you in about 6 weeks.
What is something you can't leave home without?
My elastics, like hair elastics.
If you were stranded on a desert island, what would you bring with you?
My husband.
If you were a superhero, what would be your superpowers?
Flying, for sure.
If you had time to renovate one room in the house, what would it be?
It would always be the kitchen, because I really feel it's the hub of the home, and I just did mine, so.
What's one childhood nickname you'd never want to hear again?
2 cents.
Do you double dip at parties?
Parties, no, but we double dip in the house all the time.
If you were to turn on your iPad right now, what would you be listening to?
Jay-Z.
Hang gliding or yard sailing?
Hang gliding.
What's something you have beside your bedside table?
I have Elle Decor magazine and a glass of water.
Look into that camera and show us your best scary face.
Oh God, like scary, like
scary face in that camera.
Oh my God, I have a scary face.
What do you think HOSS means?
I think HOSS means like the boss. I'm crushing on HOSS because HOSS celebrates powerful women.